What is happening, Zomboid universe? We are here streaming again. Here I am. This is Barry. He's chilling. So I do have to admit and apologize. I did a bunch of stuff off stream, and as you can see, while I was off stream, the power went out. It's July 26th. He's been alive 17 days. So here we are. I did a quick check in on the map. I did find a couple other uh, maps. Well, I can't. Yeah, I can do it. Hang on a second. I found a map for Rosewood, and I also found a map for March Ridge. So that's a little helpful. At least we have that now. And then I just marked, there's like three. So I went through Echo Creek just to kind of catch you guys up on some of the stuff I did. I did go out and hit the farm store. I hit some of these houses. I sort of tried to do some of the things that I had done in the last playthrough just to kind of get us caught back up where we were, but really, um, I did more. And really, I kind of wanted to push through a few things, some of the more grindy stuff, to get us to some stuff that would be a little more venturing out and having some fun. But you can see I've got three different spots. There was two basements here with a ton of loot, and then also the basement at the gas station still has a ton of loot in it. So I did I did grab. I now have three generators. I found a yellow one there, so now I have three, which was good timing, and I can run them. So it was good timing because the power just went out. So anyway, I did some organizing. I think the lights are still on, so let me go hit this because I. Oh, and then just a couple other things. So I also got rid of. You can see I'm now level 2 electrical. I got rid of the old television and put in one of these that you can do VHS with. So I don't have very many VHS tapes, but I do have quite a few books now. I'm doing pretty good on my books. Uh, these are all the extras I had that I don't need, but the biggest ones I need are Carpentry 3 and Mechanics 3. I do not have them, and I very much need them. I also don't have Carpentry 4 and 5, so those would probably be the most important books I need now are Carpentry 3, 4, 5, and then Mechanics 2 or 3. I already have Mechanics 4 and 5, so big thing to I know this was in a previous one, but I do have the pipe bomb mag. So, and I have a bunch of materials, but I decided because I don't have much ammo, like very, very little ammo, I'm not going to start making bombs yet. We're going to try to get through this first part just with the ammo I have. You can see I have an M9, and then I have three more mags that are loaded and 57 rounds here. And that's pretty much all the M9 ammo I have. Um, I have just a tiny bit more ammo besides that, but it's real slim after this. So I think what I want to do, I'm going to show you my lights here a little bit. So I got a floodlight set up there. I got A floodlight over here. Make sure they're on. Yes, so those are on. They have a pretty good radius, so I think this has worked pretty well in the past. Oh, I also did some gardening. While we're doing this, let me just let me try to fertilize a little bit because I did not. I did do the watering, but I didn't do the fertilizing. I just remembered. So I did one more row. I did spinach, just kind of, this is a little bit, well, we're doing fine. Spinach, onions. It's a little different. I don't have any lettuce, which is one of the things that's different, but I did do two plots of pumpkin. The only thing that's died so far is the strawberry, which I always have trouble with strawberry. I found if you don't put compost on the strawberries, uh-oh, oh, it's just a freeze up. I did dial back my settings a little bit, so hopefully we don't get crashes and whatnot. Tell me if things don't look good. I know they don't always sound good right now, but as long as they look decent, I'm pretty happy. Okay, so we're just gonna put some fertilizer down. I'm waiting. I still have not found lemongrass, but I am, again, to review a little bit here, we're at level 4 foraging now, so I can start to look for wild herbs. Um, we're so close to a strength level up, real close. I've been doing a lot of fitness exercises, but they're just not really shaking out here on the fitness. We do have level 2 egg, level 1 animal care. I did go out and do a little bit of welding to grind something, so I got to level 2 welding. Could do a little more of that, we'll see. I'm still sitting at level 4 mechanics because I don't have this book that I need. And then electrical, I'd like to get at least one more level there, so we might pick and choose a little bit of electrical. Disassembly, I still have more work to do on carpentry. And then, yeah, we're doing okay. We're at level 5 long blunt, level 2 short blunt. I'd like to maybe get like long blade or short blade or spear in there a little bit. Actually, we're already at level 2 aiming and 3 reloading. So we're doing we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We used up all that fertilizer. You can see I've still got 7 bags. This was pretty much everything that was here. I just finished that bag. So, oh, let's go check on the lighting. And you can see I started building. Usually what I do is I extend this around and then I build a place where I'll put my butter churn. That'll be back here. And anyway, we might do it a little different. I kind of have an idea of the at least the first part of it, but we'll see. We'll see what we get to. We should have the ability to go much longer on this. Oh, and check out this lighting. Yeah, I love this lighting. I might even. That's a pretty good screen art. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Yeah, I just want to get like 2 screenshots here. That's actually pretty sick lighting right there. I like it with the other lights off. That's pretty nice. Okay, so let me fill up my water. And honestly, the next thing on the list is ammunition. I'm okay on guns, but I definitely need more guns in the long run. So, and then I also just need like maybe a better backpack. I'm still rocking this duffel bag. I could use more duffel bags, backpacks, maybe some canteens, things like that. So, one of my first targets, especially when I live here, let's just sleep is, let me try to show you real quick. Let's see if we can pull this off. I think we can pull this off real quick. The first target I am looking at for like a big looting run is it this one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This spot where it's camping store, gun store. Let's just zoom in. So one thing I like about this is you can use the vehicle a little bit if there's a lot of zombies and it's just too much for you. You don't have enough ammo and melee weapons to get through it. You can still get in here by using vehicles, or I thought about bringing a pipe bomb to do something a little bit different. But honestly, I just don't have quite enough material, and it's mostly the ammo that I don't have to use for gunpowder to make pipe bombs. I could mess around with like fire bombs, but in the end, I decided I don't want to burn these buildings down. I want to get in there safely and kind of preserve them if I can, and just get mostly I need ammo, and then this is the camping store that I really like. They usually have all kinds of good stuff. So anyway, let me move this back before I kill my guy here. Okay. So hopefully that all came out good. Yeah, I think that should have worked. Um, what the world needs now is, did I have him sleep? He did sleep. So it's 3 a.m. So let's just get going. So I mostly just wanted to show you that lighting. He's got a lot of food on him. Let's refill his water. Maybe do just one more quick check on. I think I just washed myself. Let's wash containers. Should be just my satchel. Yeah, let's just wash weapons too. I've been using a lot of my. So I did find. Oh, check this out. I found a. When I was foraging, I found this multi-tool foraging. So that was cool. And then later on, when I was looting, I found this handy knife. So, killer. Oh, so Larry Romano 76. Hey man, what are your long-term goals in this run? So yeah, I wanted to get to the long-term stuff a little better here. I was kind of, the early game is a little slow. Long-term, let me show you real quick. Let me shut off this generator because it's just, well, we can leave it on for a minute. So I'm building, this is going to be, I'm going to do a rain barrel on the second floor, which I can already do, but I will have a staircase here up to the second floor. And then back here, I do like a little kind of a barn extension. It's like storage and where I can put a butter churn. And then I have animals here. So I do animals. I have chickens. I'm going to add, dude, I should show you. Well, I went through this in one of my previous videos, but let me just show you real quick since you asked. The long-term goals. I'm also a mechanic, so I like to work on the cars. But really, one of my big focuses on these runs, especially, dudes, this is such a good. If you're into cattle ranching and breeding, check. Oh, we got a little freeze there. It's just it's just because I'm moving out of my safe zone. Check this property out. It's right by Echo Creek. This is possibly the best cattle ranching property I've ever seen. So let me just show you real quick since you asked. It has a gate here. So this is, oops, I didn't mean to jump over there. So this is one huge, it goes, I'm telling you, it goes like way back here. You can see this is the barn. So there's a barn right here. And oops, I didn't mean to do that either. But, so there's a gate here, so you can have this gated off. There's another section here, and this is the only entrance. This is one thing I don't necessarily like, is that this is the one entrance. I suppose in theory you might be able to change that, but now this is what makes it ultimate. Part of it there's another gate here and another whole section, and you can see it comes with water, food. There's a barn right here. I hear one zombie, so you know what? There was a zombie with a duffel bag out here. I hear one. Anyway, I wasn't really trying to fight at 4 a.m. with a out here, but to answer your question, those are my long-term goals. Um, I want to do cattle ranching. I want to do sort of, I guess you could call me a vehicle collector, but I'm also a mechanic, as my main profession is mechanics. Yeah, 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 cool. Cool. I'm glad you listened to all that. Sometimes I ramble on and I'm like, I don't know if anyone's still listening. Um, so I am a mechanic, and then I used to do ranching, but to be honest, well, I used to use ranching as my main profession. To be honest, it's not real strong, especially in multiplayer. I found the mechanic profession is uh, much more useful in multiplayer. The rancher is a little bit weak. They did make some changes recently, so it's not so bad. But um, I found still to this day, I think if you're playing in multiplayer, I think mechanic or burglar or even just taking the vehicle knowledge trait is really good in multiplayer. Anything that can get you into vehicles and moving around and just the because you don't know in multiplayer how easy or hard it's going to be to find a good vehicle and all that. So anyway, I found some of the guys who take burglar are a little annoying because it's like, damn it, you can hotwire already. I always take mechanic and it takes me a little bit, but we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I got level 4 mechanics. I got level 3, almost level 4 carpentry. I don't usually focus on cooking, but I happen to catch the TV shows. But power is off. I get nothing more from TV shows. I, I, I never could get past level 4. Also, welding. I want to get into like welding my own armor and all that. But anyway, this is not multiplayer, but it is on. Technically, it's on a server that I could do multiplayer on later. But for now, it is just me on single player, and that's most likely that's the way this is going to stay, is just a single player run. But I think you saw the target, so let me know if you have any questions. I was just going to drive straight up there. I think I'm all good to go. I don't really have, well, whatever all that is. That's useless. I do have supplies in the trunk. Um, I guess let me know if you have any other questions about the run or if you'd like to see anything before we leave. So this is my house. I did end up safe zoning it, even though I don't really need to. I figured I would because maybe there's some reason I'm not thinking of that I would want to. Well, I can now. If I do end up dying, I can respawn in this house. I guess that's the one, really the one big advantage. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, so I can respawn in the safe house now, which I figure, well, if you're if you're sort of suspending reality anyway and saying, well, I died and I came back to life, I'd rather just come back to life here than come back to life in Rosewood. And then, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me take some pain pills, and then we should be about ready to go. Okay. Yeah, I might not really. that much here. I'm debating, should I do one? I should probably weld once. But I can't. I don't want to do it. You know what? I don't want to do it in this car. I chose this as a throwaway vehicle. Um, I actually towed this back here from the gas station because I was like, well, speaking of which, do I need? Eh, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need gas. I did do a little bit of welding right here just to get me up to level 2. So I forget exactly now. They keep changing some of these things. I think, what is it? So at level 2 welding, I'm pretty sure I can repair my hood now. I can I can repair hoods if I want to. He didn't have I am looking for a good duffel bag or two. No, there's a duffel bag zombie around here. One thing I like about having no respawn on the zombies is you can clear areas and you kind of remember. You almost get to know your zombies a little bit. You're like, oh, there's a couple left over there. So I've cleared out this area okay already. There's still, as you can see though, so if you're wondering, there are still a lot of zombies here. Yeah. So there you go. There's definitely still a lot of zombies here, guys. If you go to the wrong place, like if I go to Louisville, here you go. That's what it's going to be like. And I don't have the peak set. This isn't even the peak yet. So there you go. Yep. Ton of them. So we don't really need chickens because I already have chickens. I'm not going there. Here, I'm actually trying to pull them out of here. Let me try to pull some more out. I don't want to mess around too much there. I don't really need to go there, but I also don't. There's just so many freaking zombies in there, and I don't know how to get them out. Anyway, we're going to go up this way. The target is the gun store and camping store up on the highway. We go up on the highway. What is this? Pipe wrench, spade. Always look for a sledgehammer. You know what? If this were a multiplayer server, I would probably try to grab more of this, but those are tempting. You know what? I'm gonna grab these steel sheets. I was hoping there would be maybe a sledgehammer here. You know what? Let me put these in here real quick. Oh shit. Alright, we'll just carry the steel sheets. So yeah, I think that was keys there. Whatever. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't have it set to insane population anymore, but I still have it on. So once we hit 60 days, it'll be at very high population. Right now, it's just at high population, which I think it's either 1.5 or 1.6 at this point. And then it'll go to 2. It'll go to 2x at the 60-day mark. And I don't know how that works. I think it's based on when you load into the cell, not because there's no respawn. So like if right now when I load into a cell, it's at like, I don't even know, probably either 1.6. No. Yeah, it should be either at 1.6 or somewhere between there and 2. Oh, of course we get fog. Are you kidding me? Here, I'm going to lease. Let's move those to the driver or the passenger seat. Well, we're getting some fog, and there's always a ton of zombies starting right up here at about Dan's Den. So, just to give you an idea of our population settings, this isn't so bad. I actually expected there to be a lot more here. There's a few good cars there. Nothing, you know, with all those zombies, you'd expect there to be a few more cars. But honestly, the car settings I'm really liking. I understand you can't have too many cars, but also I like it to be somewhat realistic. And no, I don't want to weld that one. We're gonna wait to switch vehicles. What I want to do, there should be at least one vehicle up here that I can kind of switch into, and it'll be a better long-term option. This one's okay, but I've already used it. I'll show you. Well, if we have time, I can show you. Basically the trunk is trashed, and I think the hood is very near. The engine is still really good, but I already used this to run over some zombies, and I will use it again if we have to. But we're gonna see. Usually there's, I would expect here we're most likely going to run into at least 100 zombies up here. We'll see. Okay, this doesn't look bad. We're already here, so there's a few there. So and of course the fog digs in. Let me back up a little bit. I didn't see, guys, that is not many at all. That looks pretty good. Now but I just noticed he's in pain and hungry. So let me real quick get him some painkillers. Unfortunately, those are all the painkillers I brought with, but so he was doing, I thought I did squats with him. Whatever, whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't know why his left forearm, was I doing a lot of long blunt? I thought I was using the, anyway. Oh shoot. He's got a little bit of the muscle strain going on. So we're gonna let him just chill a little bit here, eat some food. I've got a bunch of food on me, so and some of this should be good. Just backing up a little bit here so he can take some chill time. I don't know if any of this would directly affect, not that I know of, yeah, directly affect muscle strain, but sometimes the herbs can help. So let me have him eat some sage. I just picked a bunch of this, and what I'm hoping to find, I need to do some foraging again too, because I'm really hoping to find some lemongrass. I need to grow some of that. It's been one of my best crops ever. It's so useful, and I really prefer just kind of always having. Well, actually, there's a few things: lemongrass and also plantain. I really, really like to have in my garden and in my inventory and on hand in some way because um, I found more than any other in general. There's some other contenders, but lemongrass and plantain are two of the best medicines you can get that you can grow at home and also forage for. You can also forage for both of those. So, but they're anyway. These are the things I like to do. I like to do a little bit of everything in game. To be honest with you, if you're that's I'm trying to do what I'd love to do, and I don't want to over. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but what I'd love to do is a deep run. Just keep the same character alive. I'm not trying to be too conservative, but I mean, I am playing somewhat conservative to enable a deep run where I'm doing all kinds of different crafting. I'd love to build a forge, do tailoring, fishing, everything, agriculture. I'm doing a garden. I have chickens, cows, all of that stuff. I already have chickens. There's like, I want to say there's a dozen of them out there. Oh, hold on. I freaking missed it. So, you know what? That was a little surprising how few there were. So, but that's good. Let's just ease in here. Now, there's an animal trailer here. Let me try something here. I've got my lights on at 7 a.m. I want to check this animal trailer and possibly even grab it. My headlights aren't going to do shit here anyway, really, so let's just shut it off. Alright, guys, there are hardly any zombies here. First thing I want to do is check this, open the door, check for animals. It's got chickens everywhere. We're going to let them out. I don't even care. We're going to let out the adults first. Guys, this is actually this is actually one of my favorite things to do in game. Do I need animal feed? Not really. We'll see. I want to go look at the vehicles here too. I didn't, unless I missed something there. Now it's foggy as shit, and there's probably like 100 of them around here somewhere. But I didn't see any zombies there. I mean, maybe what was it, like 5 or 6? Anyway, here, let's release the chick. There is one zombie at my car that I see. Let me get all of these out of here. And then I'm going to close the door. I might... There they go. They're still alive. I mean, oh shit, there's a zombie. Alright, well, we got them out of here. So those chickens will actually attract the zombies, too. The zombies are attracted to the noise of the animals. So... Oh, I guess worst case scenario, the chickens become an issue, and they're all over the roads, and I hit them with my car, and yada yada yada. But best case scenario, maybe they'll lead some of these zombies out of here. There are a few here. Nothing at all yet, really. 4 of them? That's like... I consider 4... Well, there's a few more there. I figured some would follow us in here. I do want to check the condition of the trailer. It's probably not good. But that is a nice little red trailer. It'd be good for chickens, actually, and I got so many of them. Not that I need to bring them anywhere, but... How many more we got? This nightstick should hold up. I'm trying to get my short blunt leveled up again. It'd be great to have 2 weapon skills at level 3 or higher. Ooh, a nimble. Oh, that was actually kind of dangerous. I gotta be real careful about these crawlers on these settings. All right, yeah, we got quite a few. Tell you what, do I have a long blunt on me? I do have a crowbar on me. So I'm gonna switch to crowbar for a second here. And I'm going to get out of those bodies and just... We had a few come at us. One thing that's really cool about this location is if you follow this road out, not that far really, it's out here, you can get to Doe Valley Gun Shop on back roads from here. So, I've very many times what I used to do on multiplayer servers is I had a run. Actually, I've done this before where you start at, well, you could do all kinds of variations, but basically it's oh, hey J Mac, basically it's Doe Valley, this gun shop, and then Guns Unlimited. It's a real nice little trio of gun shops. And if you're on a multiplayer server and you're not sure which one's been looted, you can hit all three of those in. I mean, the actual driving, it's not even. It's literally like 15 minutes of driving, maybe. And you can be at all three of those gun shops. Uh, I guess the big question is how many zombies you need to kill at each one. But this wasn't too bad. What did we get? Maybe about a dozen or so right here. I'm sure there's more by the camping store and probably some by the gun shop still, but let me check. I want to check the condition of this and just see. No, not that one. Where do we go back here? This one chicken is just hanging out. Let me try and pet him. If it's just trash, yeah, we'll skip this one. It's in really bad conditions, so I don't want to deal with it right now. What we're really trying to do is get to the gun shop, and honestly, we're right there. We're right there. Yeah, how you doing, J Mac? Good to see you, dude. So I did a bunch of things. Let me know if you have any questions. I did do a lot of stuff off stream, and I hate to do too much of that early, but you know what? The early game is so grindy. I really wanted to grind some stuff out and just kind of freestyle it a little bit. What I was having trouble with was I couldn't find the electrical one book. And so I was getting kind of stuck where like I couldn't do any of the building I wanted to do at my house. I couldn't do you know how it goes with this game. So I was like, you know what? I just need to freestyle a little bit and not oh, we do have some here. Okay. We got some here. So let's lead them away first. One thing I love about this is you'll notice it's a big circle. So watch this kind of stuff. Now I don't want to cheese this too much, but look how it's a big circle on the map. Um, and there's a gas station over here. So this car is still in pretty good shape, and I saw a couple other vehicles over there. Typically, when you first come here, oh wow. Here we go. So we're set up. I don't want to do too much cheese here, but we're probably going to run some. We're going to honk the horn first. So I see a station wagon and a 6-seater van that I don't have much interest in right off the bat. The station wagons are low-key one of the best for this sort of. But sometimes all you can do, let's see, let's try as minimal cheese as possible. Sometimes this is what I usually do. On a multiplayer server, cars are very, very valuable, typically, and often very hard to find later in the game. Oh, we got a lot here. So what I'm going to do is try to lead most of these guys out here. Oh, wow. All right, well, you know, honking doesn't always do a... But if I can suck them into the middle for now, away from the buildings, I'm going to try to sneak in to the gun shop. Because this is... Guys, this is a lot for like... I mean, I'm pretty much still like a level 1 guy here at this point. This is week... This is like the middle of week 3. So I can't like look at all these. Oh Jesus. It's even starting to like yeah. I'm glad I turned my settings down a little bit because my graphics settings just slightly. Because guys, like I didn't bring any bombs. I don't know what is that sound? Do you hear? Is that like my turn signal? What is that? Anyway, I'm a little freaked out right now. We're gonna try to draw as many of these guys out of the area as we can. I might even bring them clear out here. Just because, wow, guys, like these guys need to go somewhere that's not here. I can't kill all of these guys just to get some guns. I don't have I have, well, what am I? So I've got 4 loaded mags for an M9, and then I've also got 57 rounds in my bandolier. So what is that? I mean, really, it's just like it's like 2 or 3 boxes of ammo that I have on me. That's it for with an M9, which is not a strong weapon. So 3 boxes of 9mm is not gonna look at all these guys. I really hope I don't disconnect here. Oh, there's, God damn it! I knew a chicken was. I just hit a chicken. I just hit a chicken. Did you see him run right into my tire? These, dude. What did I just, like 10 minutes ago, I was like, these chickens might become a problem. Or they might distract the zombies. Yeah, well, here we are. Here we are now. So what I need to do, God dang it, man. I need to get as many past this point, because that's where you turn to get into the gas station. So I want to just bring a big group out here for now, just to get them out of here. I'll kill them eventually, but eventually I'd love to clear the whole map. But as you can see, very high population is still very, very high. Now I could try to run them over, but man, not in that big of a group. Maybe if I split off this front group, I could run them over. But I'm gonna have this is gonna take me a while to get into that gun shop, guys. End goal, or not end goal, but one of the goals of this whole trip and everything is to get into the gun shop. So I might just, this might be a good point. We're pretty far out. I think I can run some of them over here. We'll do it right here. I don't want to do too much of this. I want to use as much of the trunk as possible. That actually went real well. Let's get some more. While they're still here, maybe give a little honk right there. But just one. I don't want to suck all these guys right back. I'm trying to bring them. Okay. Let's let them gather up a little bit. This taxi should have a little more killing in it still. I'm going to take out... Ooh, there might even be some ammo. There's a police zombie right there. So that's one thing. You want to look... You want to look while you're doing this, too, for any kind of special zombies. I saw one police officer. He could have 9mm or shotgun ammo. Very likely. Or it is likely that he would have some ammo on him. I didn't see a weapon, but often they'll have either a shotgun or an M9 or something along those lines. I think sometimes they carry a patrol revolver. So if you see any special zombies here, let me know. I will want to check the condition of the engine soon. It should be okay. Well, we already hit quite a few, so. Well, that was a really good figure 8 right there. Did you see that? It was sort of intentional. I mean, I wasn't necessarily trying to, it wasn't a premeditated figure 8, but it's essentially what I was trying to do. some degree, you just kind of go with the flow. I'm trying to miss the hood as much as possible while also, because the trunk is already gone. The trunk is already destroyed. But the nice thing about that, well, actually, let me see something. Let's go check on it, because this is actually a question I have. If I continue to beat the crap out of the trunk, does that damage? Is it damaging the gas tank as I do this? Because that's the other. Let's take a look real quick. I'm gonna just hop out with it running and look at it. I usually like to do this every 5 to 10 minutes or so when I'm doing this, because gas tank 63%, engines 100, hood and trunk are gone. Gas tank is 63. I think we're good. I think we're solid. This is a tank. It doesn't have real high horsepower, so I'm not going to be able to plow over a huge group of zombies with it. But if I take it slow like this, some other vehicles you can. Now, ooh, was that a cop? Hold on. No. Whatever. It's actually pretty hard to kill him. I wonder if I turned off, because I have this setting turned on where the zombies can crawl under vehicles. I'm curious, if I had that off, would it be easier to kill him when doing this? Was my engine still 100? Did I? Is that something that was real? Was that real life? Okay, so that's actually really good. I mean, that's nothing up there. There was a huge group still back here, though. So, oh, there's a backpack. Not the kind of backpack I'm looking for. Last thing I want in these situations is for the engine to die. As long as your vehicle's not surrounded, you can usually escape it. Ooh, ooh. Well, that looks like a normal small backpack. It might have been like a camo small backpack, I think. This is a really good spot. Yeah, it looks just like a regular small backpack. This is usually a really good spot, though. You can often find some kind of military gear either on the zombies, or you can find police gear on the zombies, stuff like that. Even if you don't find it out here on the zombies, you can find it in the shop. And we need to make some fresh donuts over here. That donut is finished right there. We're gonna make another donut here. This taxi's a champ. I also used the same taxi at near in Echo Creek by the gas station there. Now if I could find a generator, I did set up a generator at the Echo Creek gas station. Kind of look at them all. That's something I would not want to have to get out of the vehicle in the middle of that. Oops. So it's running pretty well. You see, this is a lot of zombies and it's running okay. It's running okay. I do adopt a southern accent. Oh, there's a duffel bag right there. I do want duffel bags or military backpacks, but even if I get a military backpack, I still want like 5 or 6 duffel bags, because I like to use them for clothing and then separating out. So let me try to mark that one. Can you die, please, duffel bag lady? That is a nice, I believe it is a green duffel bag, and I would like to have it. Please die. Dang it. Dang it, I don't think I got her. Alright, I'm getting we can get more duffel bags. There's typically some duffel bags at the stores, so it's fine. Or even bigger bags. I hate to say it better because there is a reason I really like the duffel bags in particular. They actually work really well for clothing because you can fit 2 of them on one cell. So let's get a little further out. You can see it's starting to sometimes freeze up a little bit there. And of course, sometimes the biggest thing that's causing that is just zombies and bodies and corpses everywhere. It's actually running pretty good though, and looking decent, I think. Let me know how the visuals are on YouTube. I did dial back my graphics settings just a little bit in an effort to get it to run a little bit smoother. Oh shit, did you see that? That thing slid sideways like a couple of feet. That was a little scary. Let's do it up here now. Whenever I start to see that, I'm like, let's move to a new spot. Because I've actually seen some pretty wild shit happen here with the physics. Including vehicles flipping over, vehicles turning all the way over on their side. Just all kinds of variations. All kinds of variations of that kind of thing. You want to be real careful with vehicle physics, and especially vehicle physics around zombie corpses or bodies of any kind, living or not. So let's kind of use the trunk again to clean up. Let's look for that duffel bag lady and see, where did she go? She would have been, she was a crawler. I didn't see her there. There's the backpack. Did the duffel bag lady crawl up here? It's also just a lot about, you can usually smell it. I think when I drive over it, my guy can smell it. So let's move some of these. Still not seeing that duffel bag. Sometimes they'll despawn. That's not it there, is it? See if we can see it here. Oh, I thought she was wearing a white shirt. No, that's not it. And then had like a green duffel bag. Ooh, there's a shotgun. That's like a sheriff zombie. Where was it? She would have been like... Damn it. There's a sheriff. Let's try to get him further out. I like to identify high-profile targets. There's a chicken. That's I'd like to avoid them. Now, I'm not seeing. Were there more out here still? I'm not seeing duffel bag zombie. Pretty sure it was some chick wearing like a white shirt with a green duffel bag. Let's round up those 2. There's the one with the shotgun. So here's one thing you can do. There's the other one with the shotgun. Let's at least, since I can see these 2, and I don't want to lose them, and I don't want to kill them back here, I want to loot them. Because they might have ammo. Oh, shit. Well, that's fine. There's one right there. Hopefully I'll get back up. Yeah. Alright, still looking for duffel bag zombie. Alright. So there's 2 that I think they both have shotguns on them. And what I could really use is shotgun ammo. So, I didn't bring a shotgun with, but because I only had one box of ammo. But, oh, there's one right there. So I want that one. And then also, hold on. See, that looks like, that could be the tactical. Where's the other one? This one right here. You, sir, come with me. Oh, are you slow? You're one of the slow ones, aren't you? Maybe I should have brought. Here, I'll bring them together. We'll bring the two cops together and loot them, and then I don't see that duffel bag. If you guys happen to see the duffel bag, give me a shout. Oh, come on now. Let's bring a group out this way. Did I lose? Shit. You, shotgun, come on. Let's go, both of you. Come on. Are they coming? Yeah, I just want the two shotgun people. And the duffel bag lady. I don't know what happened to her. Is it duffel? Sounds like, well, whatever. I probably shouldn't say that on a YouTube stream. The duffel bag lady. Come on, folks. Is that other one coming? Yeah, okay. So we'll get him out here to a reasonably open spot where I'm not going to choke on zombie bodies. Maybe. Seems like if you hit him pretty square. Well, I didn't kill that one. I thought I killed that one. I was just gonna say, if you hit him square in the head, it seems to kill him. All right, let's do some loops here. Try to round up. This guy back here. Come on, where are you at? Get around this guy and this one up. Let's try to kill the others. Oh, and round the other two up. Basically, just kill the others and try to miss those two for now. Oh, look at them! Look at them! They're like, hey! He's like, hey, Cheryl! Hey, Cheryl, you still working for Riverside PD? Well, yes, I am, Sully. You still working for the sheriff's department? Well, hell yeah. You know, we've seen better days out here at the sheriff's department, but, well, you know, you should come to Riverside, Sully. And Sully's like, well, now, Cheryl, you know I have come to Riverside before. Do you not recall? And then Cheryl's like, oh, Sully, I'm so sorry. You know, back then, I was a different person back then. Let me tell you what. I can still crawl. I got this shotgun on my back, and I can still crawl. So meet me up here. You're pretty slow anyway, Sully. So just I'll crawl and you walk. All right, this should be out of the. So let me park here. I think we're good now for a minute. I do have a gun and a couple of melee weapons on me. So same idea. Really just trying to loot. Was that a vehicle? No. Thought I saw a vehicle key. So I really just want to loot those two. So can I now? God, he's so slow. I don't want to get into that group though. Here he comes. Here he comes. So I want to get him right about here, actually. Die! Got him. Okay, now somehow I want to split or well, God, I don't want to fight that many on the ground all at once. I do have the drag down mechanic enabled, so a group like that could so quickly just drag me down and eat me with one wrong move. I mean, those are actually pretty frightening when you get like 10 of them like that. These aren't so bad, because if you miss, you can adjust, but man, the melee mechanics around all that is not super tight. So usually if I have one of them, I'm fine, but see what he's got. Holster J3T Tactical. No ammo. Screw me. See, now I don't want to. Well, I got. Oh, did I just kill her? Oh, perfect. I think I just killed the other one right there, which was exactly where I wanted her. So the rest of these, I'm gonna. Whatever. I guess I can kind of bring them up here. My guy needs some water, so let's do that. I think we made a pretty good dent. We already drove through the whole gun store, and there's still two together there. I hate fighting two at the same time on the ground like that. It's just, you're kind of asking for trouble. I want to at least try to split them up a little bit. Yeah, see, you could hear one of them lunged at me a little bit right there. One of them got just close enough to try to grab me. When I missed the first shot, the second zombie was just within range to try to grab at me. And that's... Oh my god, guys. You guys, you guys gotta warn me when I get this many fucking noodles over here. There needs to be... Oh, look at them. I don't know how many that is. Is that like 4 of them? Alright, let's try to just... I'm kind of tired of those guys, so let's sneak over here. We're going to try to sneak away. I want to loot the 2 peace officers. Wait, yeah, here it is. So let's loot the peace officers. Let's double check on our... He's barely wearing anything. He's just got a short sleeve shirt on top, so he'll calm down in a second here. I could give him beta blockers now since I have so many. I normally don't carry this many beta blockers on me. I should have actually swapped those for painkillers. Oh, he needed to sit too. Did he take those? Well, I can't tell if he took that, but whatever. We're going to try to sort of regroup a little bit here. He's pretty tired. I should probably just have him take his seat right here. Doesn't really need him anymore. I need to put the tactical shotgun down. It's in kind of rough. You know what? No, I didn't bring one with. Oh, I'll just put it in the glove box. That's what I'll do. So let's eat an egg. Okay, we're in pretty good shape. We let a good chunk of them away. We killed a good chunk of them. Still probably a good chunk of them there, but we're getting there. I need to put this shotgun down first thing. And then we're going to loot that stuff. I should almost, no, we'll just, dang it. Well, let me put it on the passenger seat for now. Can I really not? Okay, so I do have a shotgun. I still have plenty of room in the passenger seat. We're gonna switch vehicles here, so here's another one that's in better shape. Also has some ammo. Here's an M9 that is actually in better shape than the one I have. I'll tell you what, let's just grab it. Oh, what else do we have? You know what I could use? Let's just grab the police pants. What's this guy got? Shirt, police shirt. They're all kind of torn up. We're gonna have a bunch more good loot coming, so I'm not too worried about all that. I just wanted to grab some weapons and ammo because, in theory, if we need this, tell you what, let's do. Yeah, that has nothing in it, but let's do this. Which one? Well, it's fine. It's fine. If we need them, we've got two shotguns there that are loaded if we need them. So it is currently 2:10 p.m. I don't really want to do this fighting now. Keep an eye out for a duffel bag. There should have been a crawler here that had a duffel bag. She was, last I saw her, she was crawling, had a white shirt, whitish kind of shirt, and a greenish duffel bag, and she was right. She's right up here somewhere. Could be. Oh, is that it? Hold on. Is that a duffel bag right there? Right there. I see it. I see it. Okay, I want it. I think that's another police officer too. So let me just do this. I think we got this now. That looks, or no, that's not a police officer. That's okay. I see the duffel bag I want. So I'm gonna try to go grab it before he gets sick here. Problem is, I don't want to fight all of them on the body. So let me see. I'm getting the awful odor, and I don't have a gas mask with me. But you can often operate without a gas mask. In fact, I'll be honest with you guys. This probably tells you a little bit about how the way I play. Oh, look at him crawl. You can. I don't. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually. I know I've put a gas mask on, but I think I very quickly took it off. I probably used it for like 5 minutes and then took it off. Um, I think at the time the discomfort was real high. And anyway, for the most part, I'm used to just running away from the piles for a little while until things chill out, and then whatever. I know there are certain areas where you just can't really do that. I just want this duffel bag. Where was it? Here it is. Duffel bag. Yeah, that's about all she had, I think. There was some. Were those half moon prescription glasses? Because those are kind of sweet, actually. Tell you what. Here's what I want to do. I want to put the duffel bag in here, and we're going to drive around a little more because it's now much easier to see. I also want to get away from these bodies and look at the gas station. Okay, we got a duffel bag. We got two shotguns already, and we haven't even gotten to the gun shop yet. So this is pretty chill now. There's a nice van here. What kind of van is this? Taylor's van. So that would be a good thing to loot. Is there anything I need for tailoring real bad? Not really. But you know what? Before we go, we're going to gas up. So actually, those two vehicles are really sweet right there. I might even want to just grab these two. The Black Horizon, I love them. And also this one. We'll see. Those right now, those are my target. And what I might end up doing, if I have a vehicle that's good enough at towing, I might just take two and tow one of them back. Look at this. So this is pretty much cleared out already. Now, question is, here. Well, this is the answer right here. I only see two zombies. So when you pull in and when you have questions about, all right, so there's four more. We have a big group coming. Nah, it's like what, 6 or 7? Okay, we can do this. In fact, we can do that with a nightstick. We can do that with short blunt. Also, keeping an eye out for any kind of a good short blade weapon. I'd like to start working on short blade. That's a carving fork. Now that I've got some physical capabilities, one good idea would be to work on like short blade or long blade or spear as another weapon attribute. I would love to see them. I like the weapons the way they're set up, but I'd love to see them add like at least one more weapon class. You know what I mean? Like maybe because you've got long blunt, short blunt, and then blade, and then what's the other one? The only other one was spear. You could expand that a little bit and add like one more, maybe even you could actually add multiple more, but I think one or two more would go a long way, and I wouldn't ask for anything more after that. No, I'm kidding. Um, I know how it goes with these games. It's like Jesus, you guys are never happy, but honestly, it'd be nice to have like I don't know. Oh wow, this is preserved really well. I do like to see this because did I try this door? Oh, I didn't even try the door. If you can preserve all these windows and doors, oops, damn it, closed window. How about that? If you can preserve all the windows and doors, you're much safer when you get inside. So, what do we have here? I don't believe I have a. Oh man, I'm gonna go crazy in here. What I need to do before I loot, though, here, a couple things. Couple things. Let's look for duffel bags. Let's take one cooler. Let's also take. Let's do this cooler. Oh, guys, this is gonna be one of my favorites. Good Lord, this is going to be one of my, oh, a hunting knife. Dudes, this is exactly where we needed to come. Where was that other cooler? That's what I'm looking for. Dudes, this is going to be so fun. This is going to be so fun. Did I want, no, I didn't want two coolers. I wanted I already have a cooler at home. And in theory, I could grab multiple coolers, but really for now, I want a cooler, a small protective case. Let's do that. This is going to be so good. Did I already grab the hiking boots? Oh, wait, I have another small. Okay. I did not grab hiking boots. Oh, I wanted to get a duffel bag on the ground. Well, let's grab the hiking boots so I don't forget. There's got to be a duffel bag here somewhere. There's usually. There we go. So, and then a duffel bag. Perfect. 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 It's even, and I'm going to grab the other duffel bag from the car in a second. This has a sports t-shirt. That's fine. Let's do this. I don't need all these beta blockers, actually. Let's put these ones in here. And then those will fit in there. The hiking boots. Beautiful, guys. I am pumped. Let's make sure. Sometimes these protective cases have things in them. And you can tell on this screen right here, it'll have it listed there. Hold on, is this? Oh no, that's my duffel bag. So is that another duffel bag? Hunting knife. I want to work on my, so you know what? Oh yeah, hunting knife does way better damage. For now, I'm going to put the nightstick in my bag and we'll use this. Try to remind me that I'm using a hunting knife now. I'll practice within a second here, but. And a small backpack. You know what? Let's do one of those too. I actually don't mind a couple of these. I think I only have like one. Oh, magazines. Oh, I do want one. 10. What color 10 should we pick? Uh, let's look around. You got any other colors? Lighter. Yeah, we'll grab more of this, but I do enjoy having a tent, especially on this server where sleeping is an option. I imagine I would be able to click sleep on the tent, I'm guessing. Blue tent, I like a natural looking color. Whatever. Taking a little too long to pick a tent there, buddy. We'll go with the green tent. Might even set up another one down the road. Okay. Next thing I did see, and before I miss it, I did see an empty canteen, which I really want. I'm also going to grab this flask at this point, and also there's fish in here. There's actually fish in these. Let's do this. Let's put the fishing basket on the ground. Actually, both of them. Uh, what did we do there? Fishing basket ground. All right. What did we have here? Oh, these are all rotten, of course. Yeah, that's why I wanted to look at them first. Okay. I was thinking, well, if these are still good, we're going to cook them, eat them. They're not. So that can go in the duffel bag. We got a fishing basket. That cooler could, in theory, be used for fishing tackle. Um, who knows? We'll see. I might use it. I might end up using it for other purposes. I don't know. Let's just because I see them all. Let's grab a pair of the pants. Pants are often one of the things that I overlook and are a little harder to. And a poncho I didn't even have yet. Though that's one of the reasons I have to have a poncho. Eventually, I have to have a poncho. So that's just the rule, and now I do finally. A lot of this will be like warm. Or cold weather gear. I'm just grabbing it now because I will need it eventually. Okay, cool. Did I check magazines? Usually there's some good. I do want twine to make pipe bombs with. Also, that empty metal cup is kind of nice. Mm, whatever. Let's grab one of these sleeping bags. It is kind of nice to have one of those, especially with sleep on. Since I have sleep on, I'll have one of those anyway. It's brand new lighter fluid. And especially with sleep on, that could probably be pretty helpful, I'm thinking. So I didn't really see, usually there's some good magazines there. Isn't there? I did I did mess with my settings a little bit. Let's try to keep just clothing in here and then this is one reason I like to have multiple bags. I could just do clothing in this one and then everything else in here. Empty metal cup. Sleeping bag, beautiful. And we are all, and I just keep, I keep a poncho normally in my duffel bag pretty much at all times. Okay, I have a knife. Ooh, that's a good knife, dude. That hunting knife look at that thing. Damn. Okay, we're gonna fill up water. Now so I'm about to get a strength upgrade real quick here. In fact, I bet if I did exercise one time, I bet you all I'd have to do is some push-ups and I'd have my strength upgrade. Here's a nice. Here, can I grab this? Let's see what's in this sewing kit. I am trying to do some tailoring, so let's do this real quick. Let's put this sewing kit. It's kind of nice doing on a little single player run because I assume that if I come back here, and I probably will come back to this shop at some point, I probably won't be able to grab everything, but this sewing kit will probably still be here because I'm just gonna grab. I'm gonna grab all the thread. I should have just grabbed one there. I don't know if these thimbles actually useful. I don't know. Let me grab the needles are useful. And let me also grab one button because I don't know if I've never actually used those, but I shouldn't need any of that. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Did I get water? Let's fill. Oh, you know what? I don't want to fill the flask. Normally, I like to carry the canteens on me, and it's just easier if they're called canteen as opposed to flasks. So I'm going to put the flask back. We are now carrying a lot of water, but I'm going to keep it that way for now. And I want to sort that out. I should be able to find another canteen or two. Hopefully here. Thimble, thread, needle. All right. So one more. Wait a second. Did that all go on the ground? Uh, needle. I think I just put a bunch of shit on the ground. Thimble, thread goes in there. Let me check one more little spot, and then, man, yeah, I've been going a little while here. Um, ooh, another two more canteens. This is perfect. Okay. Now, if I could find the Western canteens, those are even better for me. Let me grab a pen light. I don't have many of those. What I really want, empty bucket is a good one. Um, Western canteen. Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. Is the ones I really want are the Western canteens. So let's do this now. Let's sort out my water because what I like to carry. This is why I come here. Often you'll notice I didn't really bat an eye when I was like, all right, I'll come here first. Even though I don't have any ammo yet, I do have weapons here. So if I run into a huge group over here, I'll be fine. But one of the reasons I really like to come here first sometimes to this general area is it's a good spot for these canteens, and this is my ideal setup. I don't like these just for my own reasons, my own, you know, my own ADHD reasons. I really like to just carry canteens and not these other water bottles. I think we can make that happen now. And all of this water I'll just bring back home. So what I have now, see, one thing that's nice is what I've got here is 1.8. These are all different colors, so I can kind of differentiate between them a little bit. And what I've got is four of them, right? Eventually I'll switch up these colors a little bit more, but because I'm a giant nerd. But basically I've got what? 1.8, 1.8, 1.8, which is 5.4. That's a little too much. So what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep one empty canteen, which will be, since these are all the same color, I'm going to put this one in here. And then I'm going to eat this egg and fill up my water. Yeah, like you'll see. Once I get it all right, I mean, really, to get it, actually, my ideal setup would be this. Probably two of these Western canteens and then one of the basic canteen because these are 1.8, so that gives you 3.6. With one of the little ones, you'd end up at 4.5, and all you'd be carrying is three canteens, which would be kind of ideal. So all I really need, guys, I should have, you know what? Before we even fill them up, let's go look back here. All I actually need is one more empty Western canteen. Let's do this first, because this is kind of like a drum roll moment. I'm really hoping I can find one more empty Western canteen that even looks a little bit different than this one. They come in different colors and whatnot. It's nice to just have them look different so you know which one you're using, yada, yada, yada. That way, especially with water, I find because they auto drink, it's real nice to have like different ones so you can look at it and say, okay, I have one left. I drank the small one, whatever. I drank the green one. I need to go fill up. That way you can just kind of look over here real quick and say, okay, I know how much water I have on me and how much I drank. And anything to make that stuff a little bit easier. So you can see I still have a long way to go on electrical. Any little electrical things I can do along the way, I may stop and do. Let's keep looking for Western canteens. There's one of those in there that I don't really need. That just has rotten fish in it. All right, there might be one in here. There's usually good shit back here, but there might also be a zombie. I highly doubt there's a zombie back here since I haven't heard one, but you never know. So I'm gonna get my hunting knife out. I know some people do that differently. That's usually how I do it. All right, another poncho I need. Gloves I need. I'll probably need heavy socks here soon. I already have hunting vests. I have t-shirts. Let me just close this. Come on, Western Canteen. We have one that's the same color, right? As these other ones? Or is that a different? It looks the same color. Yeah, that's the exact same color, isn't it? Whatever. Um, I really want a Western Canteen or one. There's also like a black one. Yeah, these ones. Here, let's grab two of these at least. So even if we don't find the Western Canteen, big deal. I like there to be some scarcity. If I found everything the first time I looked for it, ooh, tackle box. That could get boring. This looks like a really good tackle box. I'm gonna grab that. I did not have any tackle box. I'm also gonna grab this because I don't have one, and one more pen light. Guys, I love this store. This is why I come here. So now this one is a different color. You can see this one's a little different color. So at least we're getting some. Let's do it. Let me now show you what. I mean, it's not like what I'm explaining is complicated or anything, but oh, I can't see shit. Where am I? There it is. All right. I'm kind of the dumb one sometimes when I say things like that. So here's what I'm trying to do. What would be great is if I had. Now, wasn't there one? I thought those two were slightly, maybe I was just, here, let's look at these closer. Sometimes they look a little bit different in color, but it's just because you're kind of hovering on them with your mouse or whatever. Okay, let's try to. How much room do we have left here? Oof, oofda. Canteens. All right, let's put some stuff in here. Twine. Tackle box is its own thing, actually. And then that's really about it. Gloves. Did I have? Mm, is there really no fishing stuff in there, really. Poncho. Okay, actually, we're in pretty good shape there. Let's eat something here. Eat some chives. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. I do want to take a little break in a second because the next thing is going to be going to get a vehicle and getting it over here to load it up. Let me try to get the water straightened out first. Are these? No, I want to say that's slightly light green. These are slightly dark green. Am I wrong here? Let's fill them up and we'll be able to tell easier. It can be hard to tell with the coloring on the menus, but they do a really good job. This is one thing I love about this game is look at this here. Like some of the little details that you don't, sometimes you're like, oh, what big deal? Like, but honestly, guys, some of this stuff is important when you're trying to do a deep, detailed run. You're kind of nitpicky. Maybe you have a little bit of ADHD. I don't know. But look how much, like, just, just hear me out here. Look how nice this is now when I can just go here and I click B on my controller and I scroll down here and I can see now, well, no, those are the same color. They look a little bit lighter when they're in the main, see what I'm saying? But then when they're down here, I can tell these are both just dark green. So here's what I'm actually going to do to complete my thought. What I actually prefer is to be able to make absolutely certain I've got 3 different colors here. That way I know, hey, this is that canteen. That way I know specifically which canteen it is because I'll, whatever. Like I said, like I said, I'm a little crazy. I'm a little crazy. But hear me out. Hear me out. Because now you go over here and it just makes these things easier. It makes the confusion a little less sometimes. I'm just going to fill that one now. And I'm not really, I mean, yeah, then you get at another level where it's like, ooh, it'd be cool to have a black, a green, and a blue one or something, which is kind of what I have now. But normally, whatever. This is fine. This is a really good setup. What the biggest thing I could improve is one Western canteen. I could find that at the gun shop potentially. That would be the only thing that would improve this a little bit because it would cut down. Now, this might actually be a better system. But let me think about it. This works great for now, and I'm just going to roll with this. If I do find a Western canteen, I will absolutely take it. And I will most likely even put that in my inventory then. Anyway, enough of that. Enough nerding out about canteens. Let me make sure I've got everything I wanted here. I think this really wasn't like super OP. There was some good stuff here. for sure. Yeah, good stuff for sure. But I think we're going to leave it at that. We'll pretty much just take this little pile here and leave the rest. There's still a couple little things here that, I could swing back here another time, and there's, and I'll even leave just a little bit of the food and water here, whatever. Just in case. Sometimes there's good stuff in here. There's a flask. Let me just double check these. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, so yeah, remember, there was a shit ton of zombies when we first showed up here, but I think we drew a lot of them out. There was two vehicles at the gas station I might want to take. The only one that would be a contender at this point would probably be this black cargo van. Let me look at this. I didn't see a key. Ooh, it's real low horsepower. I don't like that horsepower on a van like this. So we're probably going to pass on that. What's that? Are these maybe keys here? Just going to kind of glance around. Ooh, I got my strength upgrade. Guys, that's huge. Now I just went from 12 to 14 on my maximum encumbrance. So that is really big. That's the biggest upgrade about. And I try to usually, if I can get that in the first month. So where are we at here? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're on day 18. So that's maybe a little fast. I haven't really been doing much for like strength exercises, but I mean that adds up. I think if you were running around killing zombies for 18 days, you would probably upgrade your strength once. One level. Hold on, did I? Let me put this water in my inventory. See, now these are a little smaller. They're 900 milliliters as opposed to 1 liter. But let me check because I have a blue pickup that I like. I want to say it was 400 horsepower. I was going to use that for my fishing truck. Ooh, this one's real nice too. I want to say the other one's better. It had pretty high engine quality, but I'm not sure. But for now, I've got my heart set on, I think, these two across the street. So let's go look at them. Let's see if we can get into one of these real quick. Well, you know what? Let's kill these two, and then I want to take a little break. And then we'll go try to grab this vehicle. I also want to work on my knife skills. So I am level 0, but I have decent strength and fitness now. So this is a perfect time. In my opinion, that would be like, hey, I just leveled up my strength. I've got good fitness. I'm starting to hit my groove. This is a really good time to start branching out on your weapons. I'm at level 5 long blunt and level 2. Let's double check. Pretty sure I'm still level 2 short blunt. Yep. And well, 5.5. I'm about halfway to level 6. Long way to go with short blunt still, but I think level 2 or 3 is a good place to stop and all right, let's try to do maybe short blade as well. That way, if we happen to run out of short blunt, now I'm doing pretty good on weapons, but the pickings are a little slim still. I have yet to find a wooden baseball bat. I haven't seen a single one. I've only found one metal baseball bat. So there you go. Like some stuff is abundant, some stuff is not real easy to find. Some stuff you're only going to find in abundance in like two or three places or one place. Anyway, I've been going quite a while here, so, or a little while. Let me just take a little pause, and then I might have him sleep through the evening. He's in real good shape. I love having the canteens now. Let me eat one egg, and tell you what I'm going to do. Actually, let me go in the building. That bathroom is going to be the safest place to do this, and that way I won't need to pause it. If I sat in that taxi in the daylight, I'd be nervous. But I think if I sit in here, this is a pretty safe spot. So let me sit on the toilet. Where's the toilet? Wasn't there a toilet? Here, let's do my light. Here, let's just do a lighter. I don't use the lighter often. We'll see. Yeah, I thought that toilet was right there. Okay, we're gonna use the lighter. I'm gonna rest on the toilet. I'll be back. I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. I'll be right back. I am not gonna pause it, so my guy could die here. Just please yell real loudly if my guy's about to die. Please help me out, guys. I will be right back. I'm just gonna take a quick 5 minute break. 5 to 10 minute break, as always. Okay, I am back. I am back on the attack. Um, are we here now? I thought I had my light on. Did my battery die? Sorry about that. That was my ding on my phone. In case you're hearing that, let me try to shut off. Oh boy, let me. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Where'd my pen light go? I thought I had that on. There it is. Okay, so we're in here. Seems pretty safe. I want to go get potentially two vehicles across the street. Maybe we should just drive. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drive the taxi over to the gas station. I didn't. Well, let's look real quick. Because the only other place that there would be, I want to peek over here real quick. There might be another vehicle over there that I might want more, but we'll go look. Should we do this? You know what? No, we should do some nighttime stuff. Gosh, it's going to be real dark out soon, but at least here. Let's run out here real quick. There's another black van. God, there's hardly any. They all. Oh, is it just this? Another duffel bag. A little bit of 357. Definitely taking this duffel bag. And I'm also going to grab the recoil pad now because I could put that on one of the shotguns if I need it. Well, I could put it on one of the shotguns and then we'll see if I need it. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to peek real quick. This isn't a bad looking van. Let me just peek at the condition. It looks a little beat up, but if it's got a good engine, I'm not. Yeah, it's got a worse engine than the other one. So I'm not super impressed by the vans here. So I think for now, I'm going to grab this taxi. Hey, Gregory, what's going on, man? I'm going to grab this taxi and we're going to shoot across the street. There's 2 cars I like over there, better than these. There was a lot of cars here, but only one over at the gun shop. Next target is going to be the gun shop, but before we hit the gun shop, here, let me put the recoil pad, or wait, no, you can't put a recoil pad on these, can you? Yeah, that's right. The recoil pad only goes on the GS2000, isn't it? Maybe the double barrel too. Okay, anyway, what we're doing, it's a little dark out, but we're just going to do this at night. We'll be fine. There's 2 cars over here, or I think it was it was a Black Horizon, which is one of my favorite vehicles in the game for sure. And I didn't get a chance to check the engine or anything. Oh, we got quite a few here still. I like those 2. All right, is this? I don't think. Well, you know what? Let's because it's so dark, and I want to. Ooh, there's also a black dart. Because it's so dark, and I want to get on with this. Yeah, see, it's getting dark now. I'm just gonna run a few of them over, and then we'll clean up what's left with the knife. There's also a huge group down the road that I don't really want to draw in here. So I don't want to do this too long, but let's at least take down some of this group. It's these damn crawlers that are actually a pain in my ass. Sometimes it doesn't work on the crawlers if you do the circles. You gotta go back and forth and hit them right in the head. Okay, so we'll finish this up. That should be pretty good. Let's just look over here. Here, let's just park this. Let's just park this right here for now. That way it's nice, easy access. And let's leave it running, the lights on. And we'll have some to clean up here. Not a lot. Oh, shit. There's a crawler right there. He almost got me. Yeah, let's get this guy. All right. Those crawlers can be actually more dangerous than like the gamblers. Got that one. Still level 0 on short blades, so I gotta be careful with my blades. Alright. This is a good knife though. The hunting knife is highly recommended as a short blade weapon. I could switch to long blunt, but I'm trying to work on my short blade a little here, so let's give it some time. Yeah, these are the two cars right here that I want. Oh, dude, I've never even seen that. Did you see that one? I just shoved a hunting knife up through a brain. Here, one more. I've never even seen that. Is that just like that must be the critical? Or is there some way to actually trigger that? Let me, you know what? I think we're probably good, huh? One thing I like about short blade and short blunts is you can carry a flashlight while you're doing it. Or a pen light. Cool. We did it. Let me get away from the bodies. I don't really. You know what? I killed most of those crawlers, didn't I? Do you see any good? Oh, is that a? That might be. No, I thought that might have been a police officer or something. All right, let me get out of the bodies. Yeah, none of that really interests me that much. I'm gonna get out of the bodies here and shut. Let me move this taxi a little further away from the bodies for now. Let me move it over here, actually. I like this dart. So I still kind of want to. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the dart or the horizon. The dart is actually the quietest vehicle in the game. In general, typically. I think there's one in the diner. Somewhere back there. I need 2 more hinges, I think, is where I was at with those. 2 more hinges! Are you kidding me? Sometimes you say the word, and there you go. I believe I had 8 doorknobs and 14 hinges, which means I can now make 8, well, either 8 doors or, ooh, how am I missing that? Let me zoom in a little bit. There it is. Man, come on. How's that doing? I killed a few with the short blade now. Where are we at? Oh, it's up here. Short blade. Oh, wow. I got a long ways to go. Well, actually, I'm a third of the way to level 1 short blade. So if I kill another 20-some zombies, I should be able to hit level 1 short blade. And I assume I have to sharpen this at some point? Where is it? Hunting knife? Sharpness and condition. So I'll have to try to sharpen this. I think I have a whetstone with me. I should probably sharpen it now before I keep using it more. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's getting a little bit dull, so I want to say I might have a whetstone in here. Not in there, but probably in here. Oh no, you know where it is? I think I have one at the well, I think there might have been one at the camping store. So, anyway, we might. Oh shit! God damn it! We might still have to move this green taxi, so I'm gonna do it. God damn it! I'm gonna do it now. Come on. I'm gonna do it now. Let me try to pull the. God damn it! Come on! It's kind of lagging on me right now. I think it's because all these zombies are gonna be moving right now. Let me try to pull the battery out real quick. Why won't it let me? Because I can't get into. Damn it. Shit, guys. There were so many zombies. Fuck me. Alright, well. There's a bunch of them moving right now, and it's kind of causing lags. So let me try to get. Alright, good. It shut off already. Let me try to get this back over here. Where they're not gonna fuck with me, at least. I pulled a big group out north there. That's why I got like. Oh, super nervous right there. At least that's probably going to pull them away from the gun store further. God, but now I keep getting these little stutters right now. God damn it! Okay, well, you know what? Let me open this here too then, just to make sure we got all the damn alarms. Son of a bitch. Well, there you go. Let me see if I can pull this fucking battery out real quick. I hear one though. Pull this battery out. No. Shit. Well, that's the damn car I wanted. Here, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to probably do some more of this now. Let's try to keep them away from. Actually, it's not that many. Maybe it didn't suck them in from up north there. But let's get these guys away from there. Sorry about the door dinging. We'll be done with this soon. It actually isn't that many there at all. Let's see, did this? Looks like we got a few coming back, but I guess I had pulled them far enough away. You know what? I think we're good. I think we're pretty good here. I mean, there's maybe 10 or so there. So let's just do one quick sweep with the taxi. We'll park here again. And we should be able to do the same thing. That kind of happens when you try to get in cars sometimes. Tells me that hopefully that means the key is inside of it. I might be wrong, but let's do one more little hit here and. Oh shit. Let's do this to keep. I like to keep this a little ways away, and it should be fine. For one thing, to be away from the bodies, if I need to jump in there, and also it would have drawn, you know, if there were some zombies out here. Oh, there's a house right there. Forgot the house was like right there. Okay, not real confident with this knife on these, but let's try this. I don't want to do two at once. Like that. Would love to get to level 1 in this. Ah, see it. God dang it, man. Can't be doing that. Like while they're lunging at my freaking feet, you're desyncing. You just kill the damn thing. All right. All right. It's a lot of bodies. I don't want to smell that shit. I don't want to smell that shit. Can you get in here? Oh, is there anyone in here? Come on with the. I don't know why I'm getting these. Not even that many. I mean, I guess there's a lot of bodies here. This is what's going on, and so I'm starting to get some. Starting to get some stutters. Where is this one? I hear one banging on a wall or a door. Often there's some pretty good loot in these gas stations, so must be in the bathroom. Okay, let's open this too, so you can pop out there. Give him an easy path to his death. I thought you'd like that. Oh, I was like, nope. I was like, no, we ain't having none of that. So the boxes of sparklers can be used to make some bombs. So I'm gonna grab those. Yeah, whatever. Let's grab some food. Let's eat some pork rinds to keep my weight up. I'm probably, yeah, I was just gonna say I'm probably starting to drop weight again. So let me eat a little bit of junk food, and maybe we can get that to turn around. Yeah, I want to flip that arrow back around. Let's go ahead and eat this snow globe too. That's probably one of the best. I've been doing some foraging and eating leaves lately. Leaves and plants, or whatever. I guess a leaf would always be a plant, wouldn't it? All right, let's look at the magazines. Twitching Monthly. I don't know what that is. All right, there ain't shit there. It's okay. We've got, what else would be real fattening? Snick Snack Bar is 12 fat, 230 calories. Let's eat that. So, well, now he's full and we haven't flipped it around. No chocolate bar. I also grab sunflower seeds, but I put those in my duffel bag so I can plant them. Corn dog. Anything? Any maybe like milk or ooh, speak of the devil. So this is a good. Let's just go ahead and drink half of one of these. fresh eggs. And then right when it gets there, so 125. Let's try to fill that up with water. See what happens. I need to put that door hinge away. That's fine. That's fine. We'll roll like that. I kind of feel like that might be broken, the auto drink on the cow's milk and water. I'm not gonna grab these eggs. Yeah, it's all fine. We still didn't flip around our deal. Ooh, these are real high fat. That's like a whole bag of chips, like a big bag. Okay, so that did it. That flipped me around. Let's see. Is there another? The bags of chips are good. Let's do another. I got hooked on them. I got hooked on them sour cream and onion chips. We're gonna have another bag. Oh, we still not full. Let's go ahead and just. I mean, these are pretty fatty too. Let's have another bag of chips. It's like, well, the chips are good. Let's wash the sour cream and onion taste out of my mouth with some plain chips. It should be pretty high fat. Is it mostly the fat that determines? Oh, a vehicle key. Hold on. That's the Black Masterson Horizon. Should I use the hot dog? You know what? We're gonna take this. Well, I don't want to equip it. This is a keyring hot dog. I just want to grab it. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. Grab it. I'm gonna take the keyring hot dog. All right. For now, for meow. Wait a second. Where did? Oh, this. Here's that key. So I do think I'm probably gonna want to just go with that Horizon. So we'll roll with that. Magnesium fire starter. I do not have one of these. See what we can find back here. I could use some more light bulbs. Oh, mechanics 3. Come on, give me mechanics 3. Let's just keep eating chips until I can see this going up. And also maybe sometimes the functionality between controller and mouse is not great. Crackle bar is not that high of fat. Pork rinds are for what they are, so let's keep those. Tortilla chips are pretty high fat. There's another light bulb. Okay. Choco cakes, I bet. Let's eat these choco cakes. I just want to see that arrow turn. Oh, there we go. Well, all right, we're good now. Hopefully, maybe that'll give me. I, Ideally, I'd like to be up close to 80, like maybe 78 to 82 seems to be a real sweet spot on that sort of thing. Let's take a crackle bar for the road and see what else we got in here. Oh shit! Let's take some quagga cakes. I didn't know that door was open. All right, so I still can't find Mechanics 3. That sucks. But you know what? I kind of like that because you can't just always have everything you want. Is my response to that. Sometimes you should have to search for things. I'm going to take more painkillers because that one was almost gone. And you know what? Wouldn't mind another car. You know what? It is nice to be able to charge two batteries at once. So I'm going to grab this. And a cigarillo to celebrate later. Oh, and since I saw this, I'm going to disassemble the wall because I'm still trying to get to level 3 electrical. We're getting there, but we got a ways to go yet. So I would love to be at level 3 electrical, although, you know, things like that, if it takes me a month or so, a month or two even on some of that stuff, well, level 3 electrical is a pretty special one, but I already have the generator mag. The thing that it's going to allow me to do is actually get, it's actually for the washer and dryer mostly at this point. But also if I happen to die, it would come in handy too. I really should have my knife drawn. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna. So I have the key for the horizon, and I want to get away from these bodies. Oh, here's the cab right here. Should we? We're pretty much away from the bodies here. So let me jump in, and it's almost daylight. So I'm gonna leave this taxi key in the ignition. I'm gonna try to move this horizon now that I have the key right next to it. Hopefully it has gas. I didn't even look at the engine yet, but it's either going to be this one or the Dart that I take, along with that van right there. So let's just see. Now, I don't mind these having low horsepower. In fact, I almost prefer lower horsepower. So this is actually about ideal. I don't need to tow, so I don't need it to be over 300 horsepower. 270 is a little bit of a sweet spot where you still get pretty good power. Like I could probably still pull that Dart with this thing. It's enough power to do that, but it's also going to be pretty quiet. You can see the engine quality kind of sucks, but the loudness is super quiet. Oh, damn, that's like ultra quiet. If I'm pretty sure that's what that means. So, yeah, I really like this. Overall, real good condition. Engine's 91. This is fine. This is fine. We're going to take this. It's got a small gas tank, but I don't mind that in the Horizon so much. It's a small car, so it doesn't necessarily need a big gas tank. I wouldn't mind. Uh, I would maybe swap it to a regular size gas tank, but we'll see. I guess I didn't look at it kind of comes down to the condition of it. So let me just look through the seats real quick. I do want this duct tape. Usually I just do this, and since there's a bunch of trash here anyway, and it should be fine, we're gonna do this. I haven't really, uh, I haven't really managed another server on this level with some of this stuff before. I know, like on a restart, it'll delete some of this stuff, but not, I don't know how often it deletes all of that. Anyway, mostly I want to. Oh, there's more shit here. Yeah, I don't really want any of this stuff, so all that goes to the floor. I don't have time to pick all that up and go throw it in the trash can. If it screws up my own server, I guess I'll deal with the consequences. It's mostly running pretty well lately. Oh, look at that. That's actually all pretty useful, so I don't. Yeah, I don't need to get rid of any of that. But since I'm taking this, let's just start dumping stuff in here. Let's drink all of this. Let's also try to calm him down a little bit and get his weight down. So let's put this on his face. Smoke a cigarillo. Um, we can. We're gonna want to bring stuff from. Well, should we look for? I want to check this van out. We can put more stuff in the horizon for now. Yeah, let's just pretty much load up everything I have, or unload everything I have on me into the horizon. We'll stick with this. I needed a standard vehicle that would be not so much for loot runs or specialty sort of tasks, just more of a kind of get around if I need to go somewhere. Won't be as important on a single player server. Typically, I use a vehicle like this where, like, if I was playing on a multiplayer server, if it's like, oh, I need to go see someone, right? Or I need to, um, whatever. I mean, in general, it's for if I need to go somewhere, but I don't need to tow or do a lot of looting, but I just need to get my player somewhere. I'll use that horizon, and especially if it's someplace I want to get to kind of quietly. Um, I like to use a vehicle like that. So let's look for this key for the van. I haven't seen it yet. I can also forage, but can I get inside? It's not. Okay, so that door won't open. Oop, empty garbage bag. Yeah, I don't want. I don't want any of that shit. Either way, it's not letting me in. Driver's side. I can I can break the window. I don't want if I have to hotwire it, honestly, I don't want it. Because on this server, I'm gonna be able to find enough vans with keys that was she just wearing whatever. That girl was like naked. Yeah, I'm not seeing the key here immediately. I gotta get away from the bodies a little bit. Not really seeing the key. Let me try to forage for it real quick. Oh, it can be in a lot of different places. It can be in. I could check in here. I pretty much checked everywhere in there. Let me try to forage for it real quick. Sometimes if you just forage in kind of a circle around the vehicle, you can find them. This is all the shit I just threw on the ground. It's like a plant. Potato. I like potatoes. Usually if the key's gonna be out here, it's not very far from the vehicle. Oh, damn, 256 for that one. I don't need a flint nodule right now. Bunch of shit over here. all this shit I threw on the ground. Alright. Well, I got a carrot. I'm getting mad XP for that. Where am I at with foraging? Oh man, I'll be at level 5 foraging in no time. Beautiful. I do like to work on my foraging skills, so. And I'm still looking for lemongrass. I want to grow lemongrass at home, so while I look for this key, I'm also looking for some lemongrass. It's starting to get foggy, so I could break the window. It's possible the key's inside the vehicle too. Typically, I will do this. First, I just see if I can see the dang thing with my eyes. Oh, come on. Why does this take so long sometimes? Yeah, there it goes. Cilantro. Not really interested in cilantro right now. Um, and then if I don't see it with my eyes, I look around the neighborhood and look in the buildings. Marigold's actually pretty good food. You can also grow them. So I forage, I didn't see him. I check the zombies, don't see anything. And another zombie there. Alright, let's keep looking at, let's disable and keep looking at the zombies a little. I bet if the key is here, at this point, it looks like, I mean, it's totally possible it was on one of the zombies that I drew out into the country there. But at this point, I'm thinking if it's here, it's probably going to be in the vehicle. So, although it is a little bit strange to lock a vehicle with the keys in it, it certainly happens on zombies. So, tell you what, what was the horsepower on this one again? Before we break the window, let's make sure this is the one I want to take, because I don't see the key. Oh, dang, 400 horsepower. This is in real good shape. This is the one I'd like to take of everything I've seen, so let's just, now I assume I could probably do this with the hunting knife, but let me do the nightstick instead, because I know for a fact I can use the hunting knife for this. Or I mean the nightstick. Alright, so hopefully the key's in here. I don't see it. There, one last chance here, really. And there's cotton fabric bolt. What happened to that thing? Did that? It got moved over here, didn't it? Interesting. Um, no key in it. Okay, well, I guess all is not lost, but dang it. Come on, it's kind of glitching on me. All is not lost, but without a key, I'm not nearly as interested in this thing. I have a shitload of matches. Well, let's do. It was full. It was a full matchbook. Damn it. It wasn't a full pack of smokes, was it? Well, it's probably on. one of the zombies around here. Dang it. Well, I do want the horizon. Did we get stuff out of here? Let's do this. Let's transfer as much over to the horizon as we can. The horizon's going to be quieter than this taxi. Hmm. We don't have to take two vehicles back either. If I only see one I like, then I might just take the horizon back. I don't know. I don't know. I do really like this one though. Oh, we got plenty of room. The problem is we're not going to be able to carry much in just this one vehicle. I'm not going to be able to, and I prefer to, when I go looting, carry back as much as I can, because otherwise it's just, you're just wasting gas taking multiple trips back and forth. So, plenty of room left in there for now. Oh Lord, let's equip this nightstick there. Okay. Well, let's look through here again real quick for the key. Sometimes the key can be hidden inside another container, like a fanny pack or looking for a vehicle key or a key ring. Yeah, that wasn't. Well, shit. I don't see it in here anywhere either. Possible it's. Well, I'll tell you what, there was this dart too. Remember when I said we might be able to. Didn't I already find the key for this? Or am I misremembering? I must be misremembering. Well, let's look in here. Sometimes the key will be in the next building over. Often you can just see them on the ground. Just a little black, or sometimes they're a little shiny. A little black speck on the ground. Hmm. Guess I don't need the pen light on now. Well, it's a little dark back here. Come on, vehicle key. Vehicle key or key ring. Mm, nothing real great there. Let's dismantle this. Keep an eye on my electrical skills here. I do want to get to 300 on that as soon as I can. I can hook up generators already, but one thing I cannot do, let's do another one here. One thing I cannot do is pick up washing machines and dryers. Got to be level 3 for that. So it's possible there's a key in here for either the dart or the other one would be a like a Franklin value line, something or other, or it might be it might say something about the like a Taylor's van or whatever. So looking for vehicle keys. We're up to 54. Experience. You will find them in these cabinets sometimes. Dang it, guys. Well, I am not. Let me fill up on my water. I'm not finding the keys. Not finding the keys I'm looking for here. So, like on the floor in here, were they? Hmm. Well, damn it. Probably on one of the zombies then. We got the key for the horizon. We could, you know what? There's a few houses back here. Should keep that open just in case I stumble upon it. There's actually, I think, well, there's one house back here. There's like 3 back here. Oh, this goes up to Coalfield, is what that is. So, I almost thought that said vehicle something for a second. It said VNet. All right, well, let's, since I didn't, I mean, there is that black sedan. I'm not opposed, it's really the hauling capacity. I would really like to find one more vehicle to come back with. I brought the jack and the tire iron out here all for that specific purpose. Are there no vehicles here? Dang it. Hmm. You almost never see a car in the garage, which is kind of funny. Um, man, there's no cars here. So I guess that would be my next thought is maybe the black sedan I could come back with, but not really a real high desirable vehicle, but especially if I'm trying to haul, what I'd like is a van. Well, I'll tell you what. Hmm. I'll tell you what. I am not seeing these damn keys anywhere. All right, well, I mean, I could break the window in the dark. It's possible. Let me try this. I would take the Horizon and the Dart. It's just I was really hoping to get another van. Error? What am I getting an error for? And of course, there's no key here. Well, let's check the trunk. Sometimes they will be in the trunk. I have seen it. All right. Well, god dang it. Well, god dang it, Vern. We're kind of striking out on our preferred vehicles. There is Coalfield, but I want to say Coalfield probably has a shitload of zombies that I haven't even began to sniff at yet. Begun to sniff at? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Wish I could have found those keys for those, but let's just look at what we got here now. Did I have things in here too? Oh, of course. Of course. That was all meaningless, but I did want to grab as much of this as possible. It's all pretty much, let's see how much of this I can grab. Am I still just bad smell? Oof, I must have been running around a lot. He's all wet. Okay, I think that's everything I need out of here, right? Yeah. And the trunk, and I left the key in there. Right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, 23. I'm in terrible shape here, but duffel bag, two shotguns, and nine. Carrot seeds. Did I? I thought I had a lot more stuff than that. 39. We got two duffel bags. Let's put all the clothing in one duffel bag for now. Oh, I know what I'm maybe thinking of. I've got more duffel bags at the hunting store. So, um, let's just keep it like this for now and get over there. And we'll sort out more. I do still really want a second vehicle. There's gotta be one. I mean, at a minimum, either one of the vans or the sedan, probably. Probably the sedan is what I would do. So this is a really good vehicle. Make sure I didn't. Yeah, we're good. Let me run across the streets then. 3/4 of a tank of gas. So we couldn't find the keys. I did really like those two vehicles. I just can't find the keys for them, but we may still see the keys around here somewhere. It's probably on a zombie down the road. Um, I set that to, I forget the exact setting, but it was relatively high. Not, I don't think it was the maximum setting, but basically, like, yeah, you should be able to find keys around here. Oh, that blue pickup's really nice too.
Hmm.
I just I've already got two of those types of pickups. One's white and one's blue, so I'm like, uh, what is that stuff there? Let me just pop out real quick. Are these maggots or I don't know what that is. The next best option would probably be either this black sedan, 326 horsepower. That's not terrible. Mm, God dang. Kind of wish there was something better. This one wasn't real good. Trying to remember. I mean, I know there's another house down the road. This is just too low. Yeah, it's too low a horsepower and quality for me. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. I do like this one for sure. I'm not a huge fan of any of those. So let's keep looking a little bit. Let's see what we got going on here. I will have to bust into this place. But I didn't really want to do it until I had a vehicle with better capacity. So I could check all those bodies for keys. Dang, man, there's no other vehicle here. We could go check Coalfield for another vehicle. I suppose maybe take the taxi up there to Coalfield and see if we can swap into. How about that? Let's try this because I haven't really spent much time. Now I'm gonna go ahead and guess there's gonna be a shitload of zombies up there. So, but let's tool around. It's possible we could see another vehicle on the road or um, something along those lines. Did I empty this out yet? Yeah. Okay, so we've got decent hauling capacity in there, and I could, if I decide I need to, I could swing back here and grab some guns. I do have guns and ammo and yada 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 here. Um, let's just see. Let's just see what we end up running into here. Um, Checking the bodies for keys. All right. Oh shit, taxi was way over there, wasn't it? I see. Anything that says ring, and I'm like, key ring, key ring. Pretty much checked that whole building. Let's just keep this open. We'll go grab the taxi. We'll drive up to Coalfield and see. I believe there should often be a fair amount of zombies up there, which means a fair chance. What did I see him there? That's just him. That was just him. Damn it. Damn it. Shit, where'd I put, hold on. Where'd I put the taxi? The green taxi. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, is it back here still? It is, isn't it? Trying to look for those damn keys. If I stumble across the key for either one of those vehicles, I'm going to take them. I do like them both. I'm nitpicky about keys. Even on this server, I'd rather have the key. It kind of helps me organize and protect them, I guess, against the theft that is basically not going to happen. I still want them. I still want them. So what we're going to do, I'm going to check this door. Which door is open? One of these damn doors is open. Of course, it's always the very last one. There it is. Sorry about that. Sorry about the damn dinging. All right. Now, it's totally possible it's on one of these zombies. We could run through. Let me just check these guys real quick. Just looking for any key ring, vehicle key, any of that. I didn't see it anywhere. Either one of those keys I would go for. It would be a Chevalier Dart or a van, the Franklin Value Line van. So let's just have a quick looky-loo. Half Moon Cosmetic glasses. Yeah. A lot of bodies here. I don't want them to get sick, so I'm just going to dip in here real quick. See if I can find a key. All right, all right. Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here before I regret that. I don't have any lemongrass on me, and I don't have any growing at home, and I haven't been able to find any, so let's just get him out of there. Let's go search up here for another vehicle then. That almost looked like, yeah, those are like flies. Is that what that's what I'm seeing there is the flies? Yeah. All right, let's search up. So I think Coalfield is right up here. So let's go check that out. Maybe we'll see a car on the road that I like, or maybe we'll, I think that was a rabbit. Oh, that might have been one of the chickens that I let loose. We could weld this, but I need, the biggest thing I need, the biggest reason I want two vehicles is so I can loot that gun shop and I can take as much as I can carry. So we've got a dart, we've got a few, you know what? I think I might even see keys there. So let's do this. Let's drive in. I think I might already see some keys. Ooh, that guy's got something on him too. Ooh. Oh, it's just a satchel. There's really not much here for zombies, but I'm seeing some vehicle keys already, so let's take one of these. I forgot Coalfield was so close to that gas station. God, there's like no zombies here. Yeah, let's wake them all up. You line them up, I'll knock them down. I'll probably take that satchel and whatever that other backpack was. I do like to have a backup or two of things like that. Like I always carry a satchel. The backpacks are pretty useful just as storage around the house. And we got a few coming. I want to say you can just drive through these barriers right here, but let me test that. Yeah, you can just drive right through these, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. I think we got some keys here, so we'll just grab either one of those darts. Yeah, we're either going to grab the black dart or the first two choices. Actually, that black sports car or the black dart is what I want to go with. Those are two great choices. Since we already have a nice quiet black horizon, although there is another one there I want to look at, but we'll just see. Here, this will be fun. Let me park this taxi over here. Give him a just friendly little bump. Oh, sorry about the background. There's either a fire truck or an ambulance behind me in real life. So my guy needs some food. Let's take care of dude first, because I know I have tons of food on me. So anything I can eat, get some weight off, get his health up will go a long ways here. We're still carrying the knife, which is cool. Let's eat an egg and take that. Let's take things out of my inventory. Well, I did not expect to one-shot that man. Let's get myself some water real quick. Dude's got a top hat. See, I hate that. Ooh. He didn't get me there, did he? He lunges. Yeah. I feel like for the ground ones, I should not use certain types of attacks. Okay. Wait, what was that? A crude what? Crude leather footwear. Let's see here. What do we have? Nothing much there. Fanny pack. Another fanny pack. Cowboy hat and holster. Toy badge. Waistcoat. With holes in it. Alright, really not much on them. Here's the vehicle key for the black dart. And I thought I saw another one. Vehicle key Masterson Horizon. Let's take a quick look at this. Embroidered Western boots. Why is he crawling under my taxi? Are there more keys? It'd be hard to tell what you're looking at. Come on, dude. I gotta work on my ground attacks on these guys. Alright, so if you kind of gotta hope you kill them on the first one, or they're gonna lunge at you. And, okay, I'd say my first choice. Well, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I have two keys. This one is lower horsepower and also louder. So probably not really interested in this at all. You can actually sometimes you'll find keys for other cars in a car. It has happened. Didn't I find one for this one too? Yeah. What was the status of this guy? Bad condition, low power, and also I don't know why it does this shit. Pretty quiet, but pretty. I mean, it's in good shape, but some of the damage is to not the ideal things there. Let's see. I'm very interested in this one, if I could get into it. Come on. Oh my god. I tell you, sometimes using controller and mouse at the same time is kind of a nightmare. Right. And sometimes you'd think it would just give you more options, but then the options on different controllers conflict with each other. Sometimes the keys can be in the fanny pack section. You know. All right. Well, shoot, I could have. I thought. Oh, you know what? Let's check in here. Are there? Are these windows? Is this the only way in here? Yeah, I don't see a window except for the. It's like the ticket booth. Possible there will be a key in here. I should probably grab one of these water dispensers too. What is it? 7 o'clock my time. How we all doing out there, chat? Y'all hanging in there? I think we're getting a lot of good stuff down here. I think I have come to a vehicle. I want to say I just grabbed. Well, whatever. Let me grab this hinge and the scrap wood. It's very possible I won't be coming back to this place. Well, dang it, man. We can come back in for the water dispenser. Let's do this. We're going to disassemble their wall clock. Still got a long ways to go there. Oh, JMax here. I'm good. Still trying to tackle this week one mod. Bullet wounds are horrible. You're playing the week one mod, huh? That's sweet. I haven't tried that one. I also heard the Arc is a good mod. I think that's with radiation. So week one, is that where, let's see, week one mod. Is that where it's like, I think I know the one you're talking about. I watched a video on it recently where you've got like military and police walking through the streets and all that stuff. And it's like before the actual, before everyone dies, basically. I don't, I did watch a video or two on it. I really don't know that much about it, but feel free to enlighten the chat if you're a big fan of the mod. I have not played it. I did, like I said, I think I watched one. I think I watched one or two videos on it recently, and it looked really cool. It was entertaining for sure. I don't keep watching a video like that if it's not entertaining to me, and I kept watching that one. I forget, and I might even be mixing it up, but feel free to let me know what it's about. I don't normally play with a lot of mods. Down the road, I'll play with more. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably going to once 42 goes stable, I'm going to stick with 42 for a while and keep playing it. Um, that was kind of my thinking was like, well, shoot, it's pretty popular now already. As soon as they released 42 multiplayer, it was pretty popular. Which I don't necessarily just play the popular games, but you want to play something that often you want to play something that other people are playing that's not a completely dead game, especially if you like doing multiplayer, that kind of thing, which is what I was trying to do here. I had played a lot of Fallout in the past, and it was very mostly Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Damn it, I'm not seeing these keys. So I wanted the key for this sports car. The only one I have the key for is the. Did I even have the key for this one? Yeah. So I have the key for this, but do I really want it? There's probably more cars inside, isn't there? Hold on, hold on. I bet you the good cars are inside, aren't they? Are there going to be a shitload of zombies when I get in here too, though? Because there's a bunch of buildings in here. I've been in here before, actually, on my last multiplayer server. They built a group of people. They had a faction and everything, but they came out here and they were building. Well, I don't know what they built. They were kind of living out here. I don't know what they were all doing, honestly. But for a minute, I came out here to help them with the library, but they were still kind of not really sure what they were doing and where they wanted it and yada, yada, yada. So in the end, I said, whatever, I'm out. I'm going to go do something else. And then, and then I came here. Is actually what happened. JMax says, yeah, it starts you out 1 week before chaos. I see. So like 1 week before most of the people are dead and there's zombies everywhere, and each occupation has a job you can do. So you're actually like working a job for a week. Yeah, but there's like people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw some of that so it's almost like across. I saw a couple people compare it to. They were like, you either you play this mod one of two ways. It's either like just like Grand Theft Auto, or it's you're whatever. You're more conservative and you go try to chill or find a farm or whatever. I forget what the comparison was they made, but I know they brought up like Grand Theft Auto, and you basically either go around and kill all the cops or you kind of cooperate with what's going on and try to be a good citizen. Um, shit, guys. I don't really. The one I want is this black sports car, but I don't have a key for it yet. I could break the window, but let's go look in here first. Because I kind of have a feeling. I kind of have a feeling we're going to see more cars in here at the very least. Now, we're probably also going to have some Zeds. So let's do this. Multi-tool in here. Oh, there was one moving fast there. Who's that? All right, we got a few more Zeds. It looks like some kind of backpack there. Let's see what we got here. Gosh, maybe there won't be any vehicles out here. I don't want to just, you know what? I don't want to destroy all the buildings in the whole town. So let's park this over here. There's looks like we got a bunch of Zeds. Let's just park this here so we don't wake up the whole damn neighborhood. Uh, let's try to take out at least a couple here. Oh, you know what? I bet you we won't. Maybe there won't be any vehicles back here if this is like a old west town. Oh boy, people are breaking shit now. What did that guy look like? He had some. Is that? Don't tell me that could be a Spiffo backpack right there. On this girl, this guy's moving. Gonna split him up a little bit. Oh, I didn't really want to destroy the whole town here. This town ain't big enough for all of us. Really love to hit level 1. Kind of looks like a Spiffo backpack. That is definitely mine. I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's a Spiffo backpack. Let me get out of here. It's tough when you just hear like 6 or 7 zombies. Hard to know which way they're coming from. I want your backpack, man. I needed that. That's the help. I want to try to single her out. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting so much stutter right now. Tell you what, let me try to lead these guys away. It's kind of a lot. I did get my short blade, so let's do this. Let's switch back to crowbar. Crowbar is going to go much faster on this stuff. Let's put the hunting knife in my bag. You are just way too fast. All right, vehicle keys, key rings, fanny packs. Oh, there's a key ring right there. Beautiful. Hopefully we'll find the person who drove that sports car here. All right. I don't really care about you guys so much, so I'm gonna dip around here. I want to get back to that key ring. Why is he moving like a dork? Why are you moving like a dork right now? I think I'm getting a little bit of the stutter there because of all the zombies. He's freaking out a little bit. Let's calm him down. Let's take some beta blockers. He's getting a little upset. So we're going to take pills. Let's grab some more water. All right. Let's see if we can find that key ring real quick. Where was it? Key Coalfield. I think that's what it was. Key ring. There is a vehicle key on here, so Chevalier Neala. Okay. All right, so we got a key. Looks like for that white Neala there. Let's run back. Let's run back inside. There's also this backpack over here I wanted to grab. So the key I want is for the sports car there, which is a oh, what the hell is it? Thank you guys. The sports car is a Dash Elite. It's a black Dash Elite. Oh man. A little way down. Shoot. There's actually a lot here, isn't there? You know what? Let's try our old taxi trick again for a little bit. Why is it not moving? Why is it not moving? Shit. Not what I want. Damn it. I don't know what that was. There's some glitch in it. What the vehicle didn't want to move. Oh, it's kind of worst case scenario to get the engine started. Fuck, there's just too many for me to get in there. Damn it. That is not what I wanted to happen there. So let's do this. Why is it? Is it jammed? God damn it. Oh, these guns that jam just drive me nuts, man. Why is... God damn it. Why is this gun not working? I already unjammed it. Oh my god, dude. Like, it really needs to be... I hate this shit. Fucking unjammed the thing, and then you go to fire it. Oh, and it's still jammed. What the fuck was he doing when I unjammed it the first time then? Sorry, I'm... Ah! I am probably... Jesus. It's just... I hate trying to deal with shit like that. I'm trying to unjam it with my mouse while I'm running away from a horde with my freaking controller, and make me unjam it multiple times. It's like, dude, what are we doing? Okay, at least we killed some zombies there. These are all the old bodies, aren't they? Yeah. All right. Now, are we? What are we even doing? 5:30 p.m. So I kind of need to get to. Damn it! My freaking vehicle's still running, isn't it? Is it surrounded by? Let me see. Is this damn taxi surrounded by zombies? Oh, it's actually not that bad. All right, now I don't know what happened there. It was another damn glitch. I get in the freaking vehicle, and I'm able to. Come on, I'm able to start it, but like, why isn't it moving right now? Why am I not moving, dude? This vehicle won't move. Do you see this? What is it doing? What the hell, dude? It's not moving. I had it floored, and it wouldn't. You could see it was just barely moving there. Yeah, I don't know. I swear I unjammed that damn gun, and now is it jammed again? Yeah, see, I don't know what it is, man. It's unjam pistol. What the fuck? Why do I need, and again, unjam pistol. Why do I need to constantly unjam this damn thing? It happens with my JS2000 a lot, too. And I don't really get it. I feel like they're really overdoing the jamming thing. Damn it, am I out of... I still have ammo. Like, no gun jams that often. If a gun is jamming that often, it needs to be taken off the damn market. Alright, I don't really want to deal with these guys right now. I'm a little pissy about... Yeah. And I'm also getting a damn glitch on this taxi somehow. Apparently this taxi doesn't move anymore. I don't know why. Engine is fine. It runs. It's not... Did I park on top of something? Why won't this fucking thing move right now? Dude, look at this. It's not moving. It's running. Oh my god. This game drives me nuts sometimes, dude, with all these damn glitches. Now I think I need to tow this fucking taxi just to get it to move. Oh, you guys suck. Just keep coming. They just want to keep coming at me. Screw you, dudes. Get off of me. Come on. Jesus, dude. Where are you all coming from? What the fuck? You all followed me through the fucking trees, huh? That's fantastic. Can you get off of me? Alright, I'm a little bit done with you motherfuckers. Y'all must have real good hearing and maximum follow. Because that's driving me nuts. You gotta leave me alone so I can figure out this fucking taxi, dude. I guess I got this, but I don't know. The thing that's frustrating me is this taxi will not move. It's literally running, and when I hit the gas, it doesn't go anywhere, and I don't know what. I would just drive these motherfuckers over, but the taxi won't move. It's kind of pissing me off right now. And I'm like, Jesus, so what? Now I have to find another vehicle to, like, move this taxi so it fixes the damn glitch. So I can drive it again, and then I'm getting goddamn stutters constantly here. Look at these stutters, dude, when I'm trying to fight melee. Okay, I'm getting really frustrated. I think maybe, I don't know what's going on here. I think the game needs a break. You know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna do a little dinner break. My guy is tired. Once I get this shit settled here, fuck me, dude. I swear, with this game, when one thing starts going wrong, it just is a giant snowball, and you end up dying like this. So, just trying to take it easy. Like, one damn vehicle glitches out, and the next thing you know, you're fighting for your life. So, I'm just gonna take this easy. My guy's freaking out a little bit right now. Alright, can you guys stay off of me though? They're just following me. Shit. I can't get any rest in. They just keep following me. Tell you, it's moments like this game gets real frustrating. I mean, I know this is exactly what the game is. Like, yeah, they're gonna keep following you, dude. But it's like, come on, man. This started with the taxi glitching out. If I could have just moved the damn taxi, I would have driven over all of these motherfuckers. Someone is still following me. Let's try to get back to these other vehicles and see. I'm a little over this whole, when you get sucked into a situation like this because a taxi glitches out, sometimes you're like, you know what? Fuck your glitch. That taxi should have moved. So check my shit out here. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all and your stupid glitches. I don't care anymore. Check this shit out here. I might even just ram that fucking taxi at this point just to get the glitch fixed. Because check this out. I bet you I ram it once and it'll move. Oh, this thing is a dog. Hold on. Is this just because it's on dirt, maybe? I don't want to stir them all up. I really just want to get over that taxi, ram it, get it moving. Can you please get off my damn trunk, lady? What the fuck? Are you an idiot? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get off my damn trunk! Alright. I'm losing my mind here, guys. I tell you, this game drives me nuts sometimes. These people... Jesus Christ. You gotta have enough speed or they just kind of sit on your damn trunk. And I can't get enough speed up on this dirt. This was a really nice sedan. I can tell y'all... Oh my god. I mean, this is the game, right? This is what we love right here. It's that damn lady in the purple dress and the top hat. The top hat, she's really messing with me right now. She will not die. There you are. Oh no, that was the wrong one. There might have been two of them. Yeah, this is all just fantastic. Oh, just fantastic. There's another Spiffo backpack. Oh, we got it, J-Mac. I think we're gonna get it. A little bit of a nightmare sometimes when shit starts going wrong, but yeah, I need to take these crawlers out. Oh, there was the girl in the top hat. There's that Spiffo backpack. I think I already picked one up though. Oh man, you guys are killing me right now. That's actually a lot. You guys are murdering tiny portions of my soul right now. I mean, driving over them is a little bit fun, but at the same time, it's like, come on, guys. I really want to just go fix this glitch with my taxi. and move on with my life right now. I mean, the taxi's going to end up staying here. I don't need it to move, but I do need some stuff that was in it. And I need to find keys for these vehicles and yada, yada, yada. And it's also going to be dark out very soon. So that's great. Let's get him some real good speed. Ramming speed, sir. I should be using the other side. Ramming speed. Didn't they do that once in Star Trek? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of some naval movie. Let's do at least one more good one. Yeah, dude, like I haven't even gotten to the gun store yet, so I don't have enough ammo right now to kill all these. I'm literally on my way to the gun store. It's the next thing I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them. Wait, are you throwing out a Star Trek reference here? Hold on, let me get through this little group. I swear I've heard that. I've heard that line before. That phrase, ramming speed, sir. It reminded me of Star Trek. Give me 1 second here. So J Max says, "Yeah, Worf in the first contact. Perhaps today is a good day to die. Prepare." Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, the minigun would just jam. Yeah, you know, I have trouble with guns with magazines jamming on me. And then lately the shotguns, at least the JS2000 has been jamming on me lately too. Which to me doesn't make that much sense, but I'm certainly no shotgun expert, but I didn't think shotguns were supposed to be prone to jamming like that. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, we're almost there. It's yeah. God dang, man. Look at all these fuckers. And they're still coming from over here. I haven't even gone fully into the place yet. Here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to make some donuts here. I just hope the vehicle doesn't flip. Sometimes when you do it over too many of them like this, you get some flip action. Get off my trunk. Oh, that was a good shot. Now we're getting them. This is probably the fastest way to get through the big group. I just worry because this damages the hood more when I do this, so I don't like to do the big donuts too much. And also, I feel like it doesn't always kill the crawlers as well if you just keep that up. All right, I think we're. Oof. He's getting the smell. He's getting the smell, so let's do this. Let's hit one more group. And then I'm going to try this. Now, what I need to do is this. I need to move this. I don't know what it's stuck on, but it's like, you know what? We'll chalk this up to whatever. It got stuck on some bodies. We got stuck on some bodies here. I have to tow it out. All right, now hopefully it'll move on its own. And we could use either one. This green one is still running because I was just trying to move the damn thing. Yeah, see, what is it doing? It won't move. Hold on. Why? It can't be. Maybe because it's on the grass? What the fuck, dude? Come on. Come on, dudes. All right, did we get most of them here? Gotta get away from the smell. And he's out of water, too. All right, I need to get some more water, so hopefully we're through the majority of these fuckers. Oh, come on. Alright. I need to find water. Stay away from those bodies for a minute. God damn it. Oh, do they not have bathrooms in the buildings? Because shit. Can't get water from an outhouse, can I? You gotta be kidding me here. Don't you dare tell me there is no water access here. Yeah, I gotta get away from the bodies and see if I can find water out here. Oh, wasn't there a water? Come on, wasn't there a water dispenser? Yeah. And a bathroom. Okay. That was a little bit stressful. For reals. Actually pretty stressful. But we're getting it. Why Can I? Okay. All right. So he needs to rest. He got a little tired there. Let's give him a snack. Worf. First Contact. That was a good freaking Star Trek movie. That's where they had I didn't watch a ton of the movies. I was more of a my favorites were actually so my favorite Star Trek is first of all the Next Generation, of course. But then the originals were good too. They had their place. They're a little outdated at this point. I, which one was it? Well, Voyager was really good, and then Deep Space Nine was actually really good too. Um, those are pretty much my favorite Star Trek experiences. The movies were good. I don't know. I guess for some reason I never got into the movies as much. What is going on here, guys? Someone is still trying to get out of that damn house. I don't know how that's even possible. This damn thing won't move. All right. Hopefully that's gotta fix it right there. Here, let's shut these down. That's gotta fix it now. We gotta get away from the bodies. Shit. I should have just holed up in that. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna go hole up in this building over here. I'm debating something. I do have work in the morning, but what time is it? It's about 7:45. You know what I could do? I think here's what I'm gonna do because I could use a little break and I could use a small lunch break, and it's about nighttime. So did I leave that? Whatever. Um, I'm gonna jump in here in the bathroom and chill, and I might take a little like lunch break kind of thing, and then try to come back. And I could probably still do like another 3 hour stream after this, but this is gonna take a little time. Let's tell you what, I just want to make sure they're not. Let's wash up a little bit. I want to chill here for a little bit to make sure they're not gonna follow me here. I love Worf. Worf has got to be one of the best all-time Star Trek characters. I think I actually like Worf better than Spock in a way. For me, Spock, and I know people are gonna hate me for saying that, but like he was pretty one-dimensional, really. And sure, I'm sure there's a lot of backstory with him, and in the later movies, especially, I know there was, and they really, you know. Anyway, and Leonard Nimoy is great. I love Leonard Nimoy as an actor, as just a member of the community and all that. But for me, some of my favorite characters would have to be uh, Captain. Damn it, Patrick Stewart. Whatever the hell is. I'm trying to think in Zomboid and Star Trek terms right now. What the hell was Patrick Captain? I can't even freaking think of it right now, which is crazy. He's like one of my favorite characters of them all. But I liked them. Worf was really good. Uh, the girl Jerry Ryan played Seven of Nine. I mean, and I mean, need I say no? Need I say? I don't think I need to. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Actually, Captain Janeway on that show was really good too. I thought the actor or actress, I forget her name now, but she did a great job as the captain on that show. I thought that was one of the best acted roles in Star Trek, I think. She wasn't quite on the same level as Patrick Stewart, I wouldn't say, but she was, she's up maybe on the next tier, just below Captain, damn it, Commander Riker. Yeah, shit, whatever. Don't play video games and try to think about other universes, I guess is the lesson. Yeah, I think the next generation really had the dream team. I mean, you could say the original holds its own though. They were kind of a dream team too, in a way. Some people might say that the original was the real dream team. I mean, when you think about Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner and was there another like ultra famous actor to come out of this show? I mean, there was Uhuru. She was pretty famous. Gosh, I don't know. Just a good. And there's really no need to compare, but they were all of it's good. There's some I like better than others, but pretty much any of them I would watch. Some of the Deep Space Nine stuff got a little out there, but I think that's kind of what they were going for too. Is a little more of a. It was a little more of a Star Wars meets Star Trek, I'd say, maybe slightly, but also just a little further away from Earth, a little further into you know, the outer realms, which it was good. I really liked Deep Space Nine, but I felt like some of the other ones. Well, I guess it's interesting because Voyager. I mean, that was like the Voyager series was based like way out in space. Like they actually got zapped to like the the opposite side of the galaxy. So it's kind of interesting to compare them a little bit and like the storylines that kind of helps create. Is How is he still resting? Are you kidding me right now? Well, he's overloaded, but I need to get this stuff out of his inventory is one thing. Is he sitting down? Maybe I never sat him down. I could have sworn I had him sitting down, but maybe not. I'm gonna just keep eating this food. I think I may, because this is damn near 4 hours. Tell you what, let's here at the 4 hour mark, we're gonna call it. I do think what I'm gonna try to do is go get some food and come back by before 9, because then in theory I could actually potentially come back and stream like 3 more hours. And yeah, we didn't necessarily finish the gun shop, but that's fine. We cleared the gun shop and it's right across the street, so um it'll be fine. Let's do this actually. Can I sleep? Oh, they took this out. I can't sleep on the toilet anymore, can I? Hold on, where's the toilet? I would like to sleep on the toilet now, please. I can't. And what is this? Why is it every time I'm about to log off and I'm hiding in a damn bathroom in the middle of the night, he decides to cough right then? Like, come on, man. I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to chill here, so no zombies would hear me. And I'm literally about to, within 3 minutes, end stream, and you got a cough. Anyway, I guess I appreciate you, J Mac, and all my Gregory and Larry and all y'all. Um, Definitely appreciate y'all being here. I am going to do my best to just figure my shit out, get a little food, try to be back on maybe by like 9-ish for another stream. And I could do just like a short 2 or 3 hour stream. I really kind of wanted to try to finish what I was doing here, but just the way zombie goes, or the way zomboid goes, I didn't quite expect to run into that many zombies in here. Although I should have known. I kind of did. I kind of did. But I really need to get another vehicle before I drag all this stuff home. This is pretty much how I loot. Like, I'll go someplace and spend like 3 or 4 days there, but I'll come back with 2 vehicles fully loaded. Like, literally, like towing a second vehicle that's full. Every seat, every. I've been known to do that many, many times. So, tell you what, he's finally rested. I don't hear anyone coming. I swear to God, man, this game knows exactly when you're trying to do something. Did you guys hear I, I just heard a zombie outside. Is he trying to come inside on me? Do you guys hear that shit? Do you guys hear that shit out there? JMX says, of course, buddy, I'll try to catch you next time. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. If I don't hear him moving, there's definitely one out there. I think there's one right out here. Yeah, I can hear him. He's right here, right there. Okay, well, you know what? This will be a good place to pick up the stream. It has been 4 hours and I am hungry and I need a little break here. So we'll come back to this madness and see if I can get him to, well, he can't sleep in here, so I'll probably just have to bust out and kill this one when we come back. Much love to Zomboid Nation. I'm going to see what kind of food I can get and come back here shortly. Well, what I really wanted to do tonight still is get these cars out of Coalfield and then get over to the gun shop and get that place looted. So we'll give it a shot here after I take a little lunch break. We'll come back on a new stream. Peace in, peace out. See y'all later.